Greetings again and blessed love. My name is Andre O. Ferguson and welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. I've been gone for a while. I've been taking some time to figure out what it is exactly that God wants me to do on this channel. And yes, I am deepening my relationship with God because I realize more and more every day that I am fully blessed, and it's only because of God. The lifestyle I live, the family I have, the life I have is a true blessing and a gift from God. And I say that unapologetically because God is my boss, and as such I need to serve him with everything that I do. So big up yourself. If you're here, you could have been anywhere else, and if you are here, please remember to share this video with anybody that you think it may be helpful to. I'm going to jump into a few questions that my brothers should be asking their missuses, and again, I fully understand now what God is calling me to do. It's about focusing, laser focusing on my brothers, myself, my sons, my mentees, and all of these men out here who need guidance. And I am one of those men, so I'm not standing here as some kind of major authority on anything. I am learning, and as I learn, I present. As I learn, I share. And that is my full duty, to help brothers to become better husbands, better partners, better men, better sons, better uncles, better grandfathers, better fathers, whatever it is that I can help with. That is my full responsibility according to my boss. And that is what I intend to do with every breath that is in my body. So let's jump right into the questions that I have for you brothers to ask your missuses. Ladies, if you're hearing this, if you're listening to this, please share it with somebody who you think it may benefit. And again, spend some time and share these videos if you think they'll be helpful to anyone in your network. Question number one, gentlemen, that you should be asking your missus: what are you worried about right now? It is easy that we as men tend to not focus on the needs of our women. We think providing, if you grew up like I did, it is providing, right? So you provide a house, you pay the bills, blah, 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 blah. All of these things that we are supposed to do 100%, but it's not the sum total of our job. Our job is also to make sure that we are providing for the emotional, mental, spiritual needs of our women. And one way to do that is to ask them relevant questions, then questions that they find as, oh, he's interested in how I feel, in what I need, and in what I want and desire. So one of the questions you can ask is, what are you worried about right now? They worry about a lot of things, brothers. They worry about the kids, they worry about themselves, they worry about us, they worry about life, they worry about all sorts of things. So it's very important that you spend that time showing her that you care. Baby, what are you worried about? Is there anything that you're worrying about? And listen, don't try and solve every problem she has. Sometimes your job is just to listen. She just wants you to listen because she needs to talk. And that is something that we struggle with because sometimes we prefer not to be spoken to. We want our silence, so we have to be able to sacrifice some of our silence to listen to the needs of our missuses because they need us to listen to them. That is part of your responsibility, and that is part of the job of provision. Gentlemen, our job as men is so big, it's so great. It is not just a job. It's not a job that you can move from here. It's a duty. So whether you like it or not, whether you get thanks or not, whether you feel fully appreciated or not, whether you're tired or not, it changes nothing as far as your duty is concerned. Your duty is to take care of your woman. That's it. Take care of her. If she tells you thank you, great. Women, you should definitely tell us thank you. You should definitely take the time to appreciate what we do. Gentlemen, it is not why you do it. You don't do it to get thank you. So please, brothers out there, a lot of men are coming to me, oh, she now do this, she now said that, she da. Bro, stop the complaining, do your duty. All right, because your duty is bigger than your feelings. Your relationship is not governed and should never be governed by how you feel. It should be governed by your duty and your responsibility. As a man, that is what you're called to do. End of. Question 2. When have I made you feel loved? When have I made you feel loved? Right? A lot of the times we assume that our wives or girlfriends or partners know that we love them. Understand this. You could love a woman, tell her you loved her last night, and wake up tomorrow and do something or don't do something and she feels unloved. Facts, right? So it is very important that you're constantly taking an appraisal of how and when you are making her feel loved. You can also ask the question, when have I made you feel unloved? That is even a more powerful question, because you're putting yourself out there into the firing line. You're being vulnerable to all the fiery darts that some of our wives and girlfriends can fire at us, because sometimes they tell my heart, brother, right? So you need to be able to take that on as constructive criticism and use it to better yourself as a husband, as a husband, as a husband. And I keep stressing husband, man, don't marry on a woman, man. You need to get married. If you're not married, marry her, because she deserves it. If you love her, marry her, because it gives her that sense of security and it makes you a better man. It's as simple as that. But if you're not married, your partner, make sure you're asking her these questions, because it will make her feel more secure and more understood. And it will also make her understand that you're not afraid of criticism, because you're a real man. All right. Question 3. In the next 3 years, where do you see our relationship? Where would you like us to be in the next 3 years? Again, this question is a powerful question because it provides security. It lets them understand that you're looking in the future for your relationship. You're not focusing on now, because yes, you have to focus on now, but you're also planning ahead. You're making sure what you're doing is showing her that I see you in my life forever. 3 years is a short time, and in the next 3 years you can ask her the next question, and she can start planning for the next 3 years. She can start organizing for the next 3 years. She'll do that with excitement and love and expectation. She'll do that and she'll feel much closer to you, because you are giving her that sense of security. So ask her, in the next 3 years, where would you like us to be? Where do you see our relationship in the next 3 years? And listen, again, listen actively to her answer, because that's how you will know what she wants and requires from you. Okay, the next question is, how can I serve you? Now, gentlemen and gentlemen, enough of you out there, many of you men out there feel like your job is to be served. Only. Okay, fine. You want to be served? No problem. That is not the only thing that your wife is there for. And she's not the only person that is supposed to serve. You are also a servant. Christ died for the church. Christ came to serve, right? So as men, being created in the image of God, you need to serve. Serve her. Ask her how you can serve her, and listen to what she requires. And don't just do things and say, yo, but me do that for you. She didn't ask you for that, bro. You're gonna say, okay, me fry your chicken, but she did want fish, or she doesn't eat meat. So why are you doing this for her when it's not what she wants? If you listen to what she wants, then you can provide exactly for the needs that she articulates to you. So serve her. Ask her, how can I serve you today? And you should do that regularly. Ask that question regularly. What you learn from that, as I have, is that your wife will most of the time not want you to do anything, because she'll recognize you're tired, she'll recognize you work hard, she'll recognize you're doing it. If your relationship is structured like mine, then she will also not want you to be working too hard. So she'll say, no, baby, I'm fine. But she'll appreciate the fact that you asked the question. Doesn't negate the fact that you also need to serve her from time to time. I have rules. I have a structure. So there's a day of the week, then I do everything. If my wife is here and I'm here and I'm not with a client, then I help her with whatever she's doing. If we eat, then I say, come, I'll wash the dishes by myself, and I'll say, retire yourself to your bedroom or wherever you want to go, and I'll wash the dishes. Or we'll wash the dishes together and we'll chat and we'll laugh. If she's cleaning, I'm cleaning with her. I'm wiping the floor, sweeping the floor, blah, blah, blah. I do all of these things. I don't I don't sit here and let her do everything if I'm here, right? I help her with that, because she's not my maid. She's my life partner. And as my life partner, it is my responsibility to support in everything that she's doing. Whether or not I'm tired, it doesn't matter, because she's tired too. And if she's tired and I'm tired, then the quicker it's done, then we both can rest. So I'm not going to sit and say, boy, I'm tired, I can't do no more. And she's tired and she's just saying, okay, baby, I understand you come from work, and she's busy slaving away to make you happy. Help her, man. Serve her. Tell her, put up your feet. There's times when I just put my wife down and I say, okay, I'll give you a foot massage, or I'll give you a manicure, or whatever. That's the foot one, right? The manicure, the foot one. I'm not sure. But that one there, the foot one. Yeah, I do that. Right? So serve her in ways that she will appreciate, not in ways that you're thinking of. Okay? Because she will know from your service to her that you are showing her love, understanding, patience, and you want to make her happy, and you're taking the load off her shoulder as well. So just serve her. Find a way to serve her, and serve her today. Right? Last question you should ask your wife. And again, this question is a good question. It's an amazing question, and don't take it the wrong way. Ask your wife what you do to turn her on. What are some of the things you do that turn her on? And if you're anything of a man, of a husband, and you're paying attention, then you'll understand that turning your wife on starts in her mind. It doesn't start with you looking buff and physical touches and that sort of stuff. It starts up here, and it starts early in the morning. You know, you could wake up and you do something nice, and you send her a message in the afternoon, and then you come in and you bring her something nice, and you give her a hug with not a sexual hug, just a hug and a kiss. And you go away and you do your thing, and you're attentive, and you're courteous, and you're understanding, and you're caring, and you're loving. All of these things turn your wife on. Yeah, I'm giving you game. Understand that if you never know that, right? But ask her, what are some of the things you do that turn her on? And she'll tell you. And when she tells you, listen actively. Listen, register that information, store it as data, as knowledge, and then use it when the time comes to use it. And you will make your relationship as a whole a much happier place for you both to exist, because she'll recognize that you are paying full attention to her needs, and you're taking the time to understand her. So brothers and sisters, this is my video for the day. The videos in future will be probably this short, as I try to keep it short and sweet and to the point, and hopefully these videos will be able to help you on your journey to maximize your purpose as men, and help you within your relationship. And ladies, also help yourselves as well. So if you've learned anything, please share it, and please let me know. If you think this video will help anyone, please share it with them. Excuse me. And if you think this is worthy content, then please also let me know. Gentlemen, and remember, our duty, our responsibility is bigger than our feelings, and we cannot in any way, shape, or form let our feelings dictate how we love our women, and how we take care of our homes, and how we live as men. So until next time, enough love and enough respect, and remember, write your own story.